Hey guys, welcome to this week's Thorough Thursday, and today we're going to be going over the good morning. So let's get to it. So whenever I set up this exercise, I'm going to treat it just like a back squat and setting it up. So my hands are going to be on the same position from side to side, and want to pinch my shoulder blades back as far as I can, so that way I can let the bar rest on top of my rear delts. Once I walk it out, I'm going to set my feet up in accordance to where I deadlift. So if I'm a conventional deadlifter, I'm going to have my feet pretty narrow. If I'm a sumo deadlifter, I'm going to set my feet up pretty wide. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you can't do one or the other, because again, you could benefit from the advantages of both stances. Either way, the movement is going to be the same. I'm going to push my hips back as far as I can while having as little bend in my knees as possible. Again, this movement is supposed to be a hip hinge rather than a squat movement. So as I'm bending down, I'm trying to keep my glutes, hamstrings, and low back as tight as I can while keeping my torso as flat as possible. So within this position, I'm going to get down as low as I can, and then I'm going to squeeze my glutes to stand back upright. So as you can see from this movement, it's pretty simple, but at the same time, with the load being up top, it could expose your low back to injury. So in my opinion, I don't like doing this for a maximal amount of weight. I like it more for volume and stabilization. So as you can see here, I have some of my own clients using a safety squat bar with a chaotic method, hanging the weights from bands. So what this does is it gives it a stability component, and we're doing it for 6 to 8 reps here. So as you can see, there's a lot of time under tension, and it's creating a lot of blood flow to those little muscles. So in my opinion, if you're going to use this exercise, I would do it more for strengthening in the high rep range or just general hypertrophy. Again, you can use it for maximal weight, but if you're going to do that, I would set up the straps in a sense, so that way if your low back does give out, you're not going to drop very far, and the weight is caught before you hit the ground. So I hope you guys like this version of Thorough Thursday, and I'll see you guys next week.